Tamiya's 1/48 scale F4U Corsair. The upcoming movie for Medway looks really good, so that inspired me to do some Pacific aircraft from the time. Yeah, so let's take a look what we get in the box. So you get on the side of the box, you get one of the marking options or paint schemes. This is the one I'll probably be doing. This is from 1944. The Combat Islands. Combat Islands. And this side, kit number 70. You have another painting option from Big Hog 1943. You get your worksheet, your decals, one plastic bag of screws, 2 bags of plastic screws, 3 bags of plastic screws, your clear, little information on colours for transferring Tamiya spray cans to their bottles and whatever. So we'll take a look at the worksheet. So here's your worksheet for Tamiya. A little bit of history on the Corsair and places it was fighting and whatever. It's a Tamiya's pull-out page. Never a fan of those. Some tools. You've got Tamiya colours up the top. So first step, typical World War II fighter, working on the cockpit, doing your instrument panels, seat, firewall, bulkhead and all that. Step 2, working on the engine. So it comes in 4 parts with a polycap. Engine housing and engine shroud, either open or closed. And you'd be starting on the wheel well bay and underside of the fuselage of the aircraft. Putting in the gun ports and air vents. Not sure what this triangle piece is, number A24, not sure what it is. And then you're working on the 2 fuselage halves being sandwiched all together around the cockpit. Dropping in the pilot, if you wish to do a pilot, I will do a pilot in this one. I'm okay at doing pilots, I'm not the best, but they come out okay. Landing gear, wheels. Then you've got these, I'm not quite sure what they are. I think they're the landing gear doors. You've got your tail dragger up there as well. Yeah, putting all the undercarriage in and doors and landing gear, having it in the down position, making sure it's all square. This is why I don't like pull-out pages. Working on your wings, sandwiching it together. Not sure if you can have this in the open or closed position. I'm not sure. Have a look in a sec. Bombs and drop tanks. Putting on the drop tanks and bombs and propeller, which is typical black and yellow tips. You get your canopy open or closed. You get another pilot, which is a nice touch, which is standing by the side of the aircraft. So if you're doing like a diorama type thing of him climbing into the aircraft. Actually, you can have the wings folded up, which is a nice touch as well. If you're doing an aircraft diorama or it's stored away type thing. Yeah, so this is the wings folded. Here's your first paint schemes is the one I'll be doing. Is the typical top colour, which is the navy blue. And then down the side is the US Navy. I can't pronounce that word, but it's the lighter blue on the side, and then on the bottom it's the US Navy insignia white on the bottom. And yeah, down here is the same paint scheme, same colours, but just different markings. And that's the top and bottom of it. Again, this the dark blue and the insignia white, and this is the light blue ends. Yeah, if your Tamiya decals, they're pretty good. Not quite sure why they've done this, but that's how they've done it. I'm not quite sure why they've done that. I do have a canopy mask for this. It's the aftermarket. It's made by Matte P-Pack. So you got your first sprue. And we'll find these staples. So a little bit of an older kit now, I think. The engine shroud and engine housing. So yeah, there's the fuselage halves. Panel lines is pretty good. Not any rivets hardly. There's a few rivets around the front here, but it's not overly riveted. One of your wings. There's part of the engine. One-piece wheels, which is nice, but you've got to put the inserts, which is here, which is easy to do. Two type of wheels, tail dragger and normal, which is handy. Might actually need to borrow one of those. Rester hook for landing on aircraft carrier, undercarriage. Instrument panel. There's your cockpit seat. Fine detail parts. Optional bottle by the looks of things. You get some poly caps. Here's the underside. Looks quite chunky and jet pins everywhere, but unfortunately all this is on the inside. You're not really going to see some of this because it's inside, so lucky enough it should be alright. But this is the outside detail on the wings. There's the folded sections. I would do it in the folded section, but I haven't got no more space in my cabinet or anything to do that, so I'm going to have the wings down and hang off the ceiling or something like that, like I've got some of the others. Rest of the wings. This bag here is what looks like drop tanks and pilot figures and stuff. So you get 2 sprues in this one bag. So yeah, big giant drop tanks. Not quite sure how many gallons that would be. Quite a bit, I imagine. There's your pilot figure standing at the side. He's quite detailed. He's very good for plastic. Looks like a bulkhead where your pilot seat goes. Not sure what this is. Probably part of the landing gear. Pedals. There's the hard points for the drop tanks, I think. You get another type of drop tank. I'm not sure what they are. Could be another drop tank maybe. Be giant big bomb as well. Another interior cockpit piece. There's your seated pilot. Not quite sure what these were either. Yeah. Clear by Tamiya is pretty good. You get two type of canopies. Didn't actually really notice that in the instructions. And then you got your front windshield and the clear glass, I believe it goes in the bottom of the floor. Some lights, gun sight, and not quite sure what that piece is either. So there you go guys, there's another kit by Tamiya, 1/48 scale, F4U 1A Corsair. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you later.